Hi everyone, we've got really good images for the Marvel 2023 Lego releases. And so first of all, we have set number 76244 Miles Morales versus Morbius. So this is going to be selling for £20 in the UK, and I think it is the same for the same amount for the US. So it's $20 in US as well. So I think this is basically a Speed Champion set, except you've got two of the pretty desirable minifigures. So I think maybe the price is justified, I'd say. So yeah, pretty nice indeed. And I do hope it holds more than two persons in, you know, beside the driver. So, but we'll wait and see. I think it's a really good design, nice use of colors. I'm not sure if that's a print. Probably not. It's not something, from the render is very difficult to tell. But moving on, we have these set number 76245 Ghost Rider Mech and Bike. So this is going to be selling for £30 and I think $35 in the US. So this is basically a $10, well, or maybe nowadays $15 mech set plus a bike. So I do think the price is a little bit rough in that regard. You're only getting one minifigure plus, a mech and a somewhat intricate bike build, but I don't think it's worth that extra, how much, $20 or so. But in any case, it's a cool set, so I'm sure some people would enjoy that. It certainly compares pretty favorably with, a kid, but ultimately I think it's a little bit too small for the price. But, do expect it to go on sale at some point, but it's nonetheless a good set. And then we have set number 76247 Hulkbuster, the Battle of Wakanda. I think it's selling for $50 in the US and then £45 in the UK. And then, this set is definitely better than the $500 Hulkbuster. So I have no idea what Lego is doing with that set. But ultimately, this is, in my opinion, a better Hulkbuster for most Lego collectors anyway. It looks more refined, closer to the source material in terms of accuracy, and some pretty good minifigures selection. Not the best, I for one can certainly make do without the Outriders. But the others, Bruce Banner, Kobe, pretty good minifigures, definitely. So I think this is going to be a good set, even though the price is again a little bit rough, because this set used to be like £30 or so, and yeah, I would never let that go. So, but anyways, it's a good set, so maybe if I can find it on a good discount, then maybe it's worth considering. But again, the Outriders, I think they're a waste of space unless you're into army building these Outriders. Maybe some people are, because they are essentially the same Outriders. So, but Bruce Banner, new torso, Okoye, new torso as well, probably. I'm not sure if it's the same one from the latest Wakanda Forever wave, but we shall see. A lot of sticker elements though, which is a little bit unfortunate. But let's move on to, in my opinion, the most exciting set, set number 76248, the Avengers Quinjet, retailing for £90 and $100 in the US and 100 euros. So yeah, this is definitely the most exciting set, and I do think it illustrates perfectly the notion that price per piece ratio only goes so far as to indicate the value of the set, because the set only has, I think, a little bit shy of 800 pieces. But look at this. This is comparable to, I think, the Benatar I think it remains to be seen. Obviously, we have to take a look at the official measurements, but from the pictures, I do think it is definitely comparable to the Benatar in terms of the size and scale, and the fact that it is so much cheaper than the Benatar really speaks volumes, because the Benatar has 2,000 pieces almost, but I think it definitely serves a similar purpose, if not worse in certain respects. So just let's take a closer look at this picture in particular, because what you can see here is an indication of a really, really generous interior, a very large one, actually, that can hold potentially more than 6 minifigures, with some of them standing and some cargo space. I mean, like, this is absolutely amazing from Lego. And it goes to show how bad the Benatar is in terms of creating that interior space. We need that, Lego. We need that interior space to place minifigures, especially for minifigure lovers such as myself. We need that. And Lego is finally delivering. They're finally realizing what we want as Lego fans, as or at least a section, a substantial section of us. I'm pretty confident of that. That want interior space, and of course you can place minifigures as well, and in and around the cockpit area. There's windshield for easy access these pieces. So all in all, I am just absolutely blown away by this set. The price of £90 initially seems a little bit rough, while the images were not available, but now that they are available, I think it's perfectly justified in terms of the price. Of course, as always, I'd like it to go on sale at some point, as the Benatar has been, but ultimately, I think this set is definitely comparable to the Benatar, and potentially with much better value proposition. The minifigure selection doesn't impress me that much. Let's zoom back to the original level. Iron Man, Black Widow, Captain America, Thor, Loki, none of those interest me that much. Loki has a new face print, so that might be that might be attractive to some people. Iron Man, I think it's the new helmet mode, so that's good. Black Widow, the same. Captain America is probably a little bit different, so that's good. Thor, I'm not sure. Hopefully something different as well. So the minifigure selection is a little bit is less exciting, I should say. But the build is, I mean, of course, I'll have to wait and see until we have better images of the interior, but this is certainly much better than the Benatar, at least in terms of size, and I really can't complain about that. So very exciting. And I think there is also another images which show the relative size. I do think, I mean, obviously the the display stand, I don't know, might be less impressive than the Benatar. I don't know if it can spin around or something. Hopefully it can, but maybe not, because I really don't see that the circular piece up there. So maybe this is just for display on 4 different angles, depending on the orientation of the jet. But this is looking really good as both a playset and a display set, because you can place a lot of those Avengers minifigures inside this thing, which is exactly what we want from a transportation vehicle. This is not something that Benatar has been able to do nearly to an adequate level. It can hold many, most, if not all, of the Guardians of the Galaxy, but given the size and the price and the number of piece counts, I expect so much more from that, and I think it's just an example of overbuilding. And whereas this set is the perfect example of the opposite of making the best use of the number of pieces allocated, the budget, to build something that is going to appeal to fans and meet the fans' needs. So yeah, I've spent way too much time talking about this particular issue, but ultimately, I think one take-home message is that this is going to be a really exciting Marvel wave in January 2023. So I'm very happy for us fans because we're getting something, really good. And this is always welcomed. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to its release on lego.com. The images, the 360, maybe some lifestyle videos as well. I don't know how they're going to do this, but yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very happy that we're getting some more good stuff for Marvel, which has been underwhelming for 2022, but is looking to take an upturn in 2023. So that's all I have to say for these 4 sets for now. I'm probably going to do some more videos once lego.com has updated with these images and potentially more. But yeah, I feel sorry for my wallet. I feel sorry for everyone's wallet because this is going to be a rough 2023 as far as personal finance is concerned. But so do buy responsibly, I think. Wait for sale because Marvel sets do go on sale. But of course, if you want to do a day one purchase, especially the Avengers Quinjet, I can't blame you because I'm definitely thinking about doing the same as well because this is such a good set. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you again very soon.